Hello there, I'm back with another video today. You know, last night I thought over it and I did have some sympathy for you peasants, so I'm going to entertain you throughout the whole of lockdown. But anyway, today we're going to be watching a series. Actually no, not series, the editing takes so fucking long. I'm going to be watching an episode of a classic British television show called Educating Yorkshire. Anyway, let's get into this juicy content which I'll ruin with my shit commentary.
At this school in Yorkshire, things are changing.
As we know, people, Northerners, we're proper right clever, aren't we, Jade?
There's a new head teacher.
Quite scared of you, sir.
Good, keep it that way.
With a new plan.
I came to this school knowing exactly what I wanted to achieve. Yes, improve exam results. Yes, make behaviour better. The most important thing for me is that alongside everything else that we give them, they walk out of here as decent human beings who are ready for the world. And if that doesn't happen, we have failed them.
Alright, head teacher seems like a good bloke, you know? There's not that many good teachers in the UK. You know, they're all mostly dickheads who stink of coffee. It sounds like this school will be very stable with this guy because, you know, he looks like a good headmaster and he looks like he can beat up a few kids.
Did you stamp on his head?
I don't know. I might have done.
Right.
The fuck did I just say?
This is so dumb. How dumb of a producer would you have to have the head teacher be saying, oh yeah, I want to further the kids' education, but then the next clip shows a girl saying that she stomped on someone's head and she doesn't even know that she'd done it. Jesus Christ.
Mr. Mitchell is the new head teacher at Thornhill Community Academy. He started in the job 18 months ago, and ever since he's been on a mission to drive up standards.
Alright, so at the end of the video, I'm going to see if this guy has fulfilled his task of making the school standards higher and make behaviour become a lot better. Now let's take a look at the pupils who attend this school.
It's traditional. You come back after a Christmas holiday and you've either got wedge step haircuts, rat's tails, really, and I mean really excessive makeup, slapped all over kids' faces, and piercings.
So have you both got your tongues pierced?
One of Mr. Mitchell's top priorities is to improve the school's reputation.
All I'm going to say is some man's trims in this look disgusting. Why would you get a haircut called rat tail? Shame on your parents for letting you get that trim.
Morning, mate. Good. Morning, darling.
Enemy spotted.
Hey, bingo, got the big time. All of you, wait outside isolation now.
It's morning break, and Mr. Barraclough has just caught some students smoking behind the IT block.
I've just caught the big time. And I feel like Al Capone.
Yeah, the many legendary mob bosses like Al Capone, Bugsy Siegel, Lucky Lucy, I know I just butchered his name, have all smoked behind Thornhill Academy.
Right, who's been smoking then? Have you been smoking? Yes? Have you been smoking?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you been smoking? No? Have you been smoking? Yes?
I've been chewing sweets.
You've been smoking? You've been smoking, haven't you? You've been smoking, haven't you? I'll ask you again. Right, the three of you need to go into isolation. You're isolated for the rest of the day.
I ain't no dentist, yeah? But Oldie needs to brush his teeth right away, man. Them kids were probably getting gassed by his bad breath. So now that Al Capone and his gang have been caught, they're now being sent to isolation for a day.
Be made to work in a booth, in silence, for the rest of the day.
What is isolation?
Death. It's like just two boards and a wall and work.
Turn around, please. Right into the booth, please. Bailey, can you turn into the booth, please?
Mr. Mitchell then?
If you're wondering why you're in isolation, it's actually...
We know why we're in isolation, but we shouldn't be in isolation. We've got told that smoking were detention. We didn't.
No.
Just want to speak to Mr. Mitchell. That's all I want to do.
Bailey, don't do that, silly girl.
No, I'm not gonna. I just want to speak to him.
If a detention is the punishment for smoking, where does it say that?
I don't know, but every time I've been caught smoking, I've always had a detention.
Well, detention's no good a punishment. It doesn't prevent people from doing it, and people need to be punished. Your attitude's awful. You can sit as smug as you like in my office telling me what's what.
So basically, the fat one doesn't want to go back into isolation because she's such a stuck-up girl. So the head teacher is using a tactic to get her friend to bring her into isolation, even though her fat little legs can walk across a corridor by herself. Jesus. Stuck up, literally. I'm never going to Edinburgh. If I step foot in Edinburgh, I will burn it down. I will literally be doing God's work.
Really, honestly, it's not worth it. Honestly, just come in there, get a laptop, put earphones into the laptop. Because now they're just going to exclude you or go on your report, and if you want to be a fucking lawyer, Kaylee. I know I were going to just get excluded, but...
We making any progress? We're not. Oh, thank you for trying, Bailey.
I bet you she works at CEX now. Lip piercing, nose piercing, back tattoo, front tattoo, arm tattoo, and drinks Monster Energy on the daily.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to watch a little bit of Shrek, you know when he goes to Duloc. Okay? I'm so hot.
Miss, maybe you're going through menopause.
I hope not. I'm only 29. Write these down.
Miss, I asked you if you knew what it was.
Yeah, it's when you get older.
And
you change.
Yeah, you lose your ability to...
have children.
Yeah.
Are you writing this down then?
Yeah.
Good lad. While I cool off.
I'm only 12, and some people say I have a low voice for my age. My mum calls me a little 40-year-old.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
How is my man violating his teacher like that? Jesus Christ, fam. And he's in year 8. He's got the balls to do that. Hey, props him. What's his name? Ryan. Ryan is a solid G.
Part of Mr. Mitchell's changes at the school is creating a new student parliament.
Have a seat there, mate.
With hopes of winning a place, Year 8 Ryan pays him a visit.
I've come to ask you a couple of questions about what your job's about and what you do in your job.
All right. What do you think I do?
Well, I think that you're the person who keeps everything running so that it keeps it running smoothly.
Does it run smoothly?
Yeah, it runs very
that's
smoothly.
Good. Ah, thank you. I'm glad about that.
People think he's really stuck up, but he actually isn't. He's actually quite fun. He's a lot funnier than I'd actually thought he would be.
All I'm gonna say is how. How can this kid have the balls of a fucking lion? Jesus Christ. How is this man stepping in a room, acting like he owns the place, with Hitman there? Like, what the fuck? This kid's going places. Oh yeah, you can comment and call me a lazy bitch because I'm not adding in the bit where that random girl says she wants to fucking run for president. I actually don't care. I'm not even actually going to cut this, even though I make a lot of stuttering and mistakes. I have no idea why it's snowing, but neither will you because I'm not editing the clip where it says that it's snowing. So yeah, bun you, and this is my channel. I could do what I want. You guys are literally just a number to me. Also, I'm going to do another shitty little edit, which looks like it takes 5 seconds, but for me, it actually takes 2 hours.
Most schools have closed. However, a lot of schools are opening like later this morning. A lot of schools open about 10:30 that day.
With 6 inches of snow falling overnight, only a handful of staff have made it into school.
I've got you in my sights.
Your feeble skills are no match for the power of the dark side.
What the fuck happened?
諦めんなよ。諦めんなお前。どうしてそこでやめるんだ。そこでもう少し頑張ってみろよ。ダメ諦めたら周りのこと思えよ。応援してる人たちのこと思ってみろって。あともうちょっとのところなんだから。俺だってこのマイナス10度のところしじみが取れるって頑張ってんだよ。絶対やってみろ。必ず目標達成できる。だからこそ Never give up!
To close Thornhill for a day.
You tried it.
So anyway, the next day, there's been an incident which involves a group of boys throwing snowballs at an old couple's house.
At 9:45, a local resident comes in with the latest challenge for Mr. Mitchell and his team.
There were 5 of them there, and 4 of them just stood in front of the window and threw snowballs at the window. Right. And then all this business, you silly old twat, and all this in front of the window. We are not going to be intimidated in our own home. I went out to see what was going off, and the first thing I got was, "Get in there, you white-haired old bastard." Never said a word.
Yep.
Right. So that did it. Barry followed them down the road, and all the way on this pelting with snowballs. Barry is a man, he's 70 and I'm 71. I've got angina. Right. We don't need this. Barry said, right, there's 4 of you, all come at once, and we'll see who's left standing.
Right.
He's like that, is Barry.
Right.
So he said, well, but they didn't come near him, as brave as they are. So he got pelted on the head with snowballs, twice on his head, and 1 knocked his glasses clean off. They were on the road.
Did you tell me you had names?
Oh, yes.
Bro, this kid can't catch a break, man. Like, there was this clip in here where he's, like, been bullying so many people, but I'm lazy and this video has been going on for long enough.
Run.
Get your ass back here, boy! I'm joking! Stop! 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 Stop the brake! Stop! Stop!
Like, kids will be kids, yeah, but it's a bit far going for an old lady, calling her a bastard and all, you know. I mean, it is Edinburgh, you know, a shithole. But anyways, after this, the kid gets sanctioned.
I'm becoming increasingly concerned at some of the stuff I'm hearing about you. And I don't know how detailed I have to be when I'm speaking to you about it. But not a day goes by, Cameron, where I don't have a parent, a student, telling me you disrupt lessons, you're rude, you say nasty things to people, and I've had enough now. You haven't even got the nous to look at me when I'm speaking to you. Now, you might look like butter wouldn't melt in your mouth, but time and time again, Cameron, your name keeps coming up. And I think it's happened enough times now for me to take some action. So I'm going to ask your mum to come in.
You know it's bad when the school calls your mum in, man. Like, this kid on the last frame looks like he's just been sentenced to life in prison. This is another dead joke.
It's 6 weeks into term. And with complaints about Cameron's behaviour mounting up, Mr. Mitchell has called his mum into school.
I'm adamant that if I can possibly keep hold of him, then I will. And show that, irrespective of the number of mistakes that a kid might make, we're prepared to give them that final chance. And sometimes that final chance happens 5 or 6 times. They don't need to know that. As far as they're concerned, if we say, right, next time you do something, you're out, they should believe that. And then they should think, crikey, they've really worked with me, because they said they were going to kick me out and they haven't done. They've given me another chance. This is the 5th parent now, independently, that's rung me and threatened to take their kids out of school if he's here. And I can't put up with it.
What have you been pushing?
I've been pushing no one.
But you see, you're lying. It's just lies, Cameron.
Because you always get shit off them and then you don't get none of me. I've fucking had enough of it.
You are going round intimidating people and bullying people.
Of course I have.
I know what your mouth can be like, Cammy, because I get abuse off you at home, so I know what
Take
your
your feet
mouth's
off my
like.
table, please. If it had been one parent, it'd be different. If it had been one kid, it would have been different. I am talking about 5 official reports of parents threatening to take their children out of my school because of one student. The law of averages tells me there's only one way I can react. And I have stuck by it, and I've tried to give you chances. But there comes a tipping point, Michelle, and I'm going to have to ask him to leave. I'm not going to permanently exclude him.
And a couple seconds into the meeting, the kid is crying. Like, that's just the aura of Hitman. That's another dead joke. There's going to be a lot of them on this channel, so be prepared for that. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. Well, actually, I'm going to add another edit on, because I like torturing myself. So anyways, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. And also, I don't hate anyone in this video. I'm just trying to do it for comedic value, even though it's not funny. But there is only one person I hate, and it's that fat pig.
You're not right, fam. I can't even believe it, fam.
You're still fashion. Stop lying, man.
Shut up, bro. Gee that out. Bro, shut up, bro. Bang him. Oh,
what you saying, man? What you saying? What you saying? Whoa, what you saying? Yeah, my guy, my guy.
It's good for like what? A week?
Time, bro. It's been time.
Obviously, man got kicked out, innit? From flipping Mr. Brown,
Yeah.
Oh, what was it? He was shouting, get out, get out. So smacked him across the face, innit?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck
yeah, man.
hell.
They can still,
Yeah. Obviously, you know
my hell.
I don't take shit from no one, innit?
Come on. Bro, do you know what they were saying in the assembly, fam?
What?
Bro, they were chatting shit.
What about me?
Yeah, bro. He's a bad influence. Bro,
I was like, oh, they're doing
they are
dirty, bro. They're doing
Fuck them, man, fam. Fuck it. I don't care, G. I don't care, man. Man's still here, innit? Man's still here.
The Browners always taking the piss.
Man, fuck that guy, fam. I swear that if I see him,
that guy hates
smack
you,
him.
I'm telling you.
Smack him, man.
He hates you, bro.
Fucking dick and mum's life, fam. I swear down. Man, I don't hate. I hate. Excuse me. Excuse me. Both of you should be going home. And you, Kofi, I don't understand why you're here. You're excluded. Move from the school premise now. Yeah, man's here. I'm what, fam? What? What we gonna do? We gonna do? You can't kick me out. I'm already out of school. It doesn't matter if you kicked out of school. You're excluded. Now leave. You're not allowed to be near the school premises. Leave now. Do you think man cares about that, fam? Fuck the feds, innit? Fuck the cops. Fuck the ops, innit? Man already done my time in jail, innit? What? I don't care. Call the feds, fam. I'm invincible, bro. I'm invincible. It doesn't matter if you're excluded from school. I'm gonna call the police on you now. I'm gonna start calling the police. You better leave the school premises now. Leave now. Fam, I don't care, fam. What? What are you gonna do, G? What are you gonna do, fam? I got my 2 guys, innit? They're gonna back me, fam. What can you do, G? Try and give me half a call, you fucking. You know what, mate? You know what? Just for the respect. Get out! Get out now! Get out! 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 But I didn't. You think I'm gonna get away with this? Get out right now! Get out now! Get out! Excuse me! Get out here! Get here right now! Get in! Get in! Come back now!
And sorry for the shit edits.